Very good. Because I think I always come to forums like this. This is the first time to a forum from your company. For me, of course, you've been running it for a while. I come here more for understanding best practices amongst other industry members, and this has been therefore a very encouraging and very well day spent, I would say. I was both a member and a panelist, and I think I gained both ways. So it's been a very good day spent for me. Thank you. I would say Coca-Cola views water as a business risk as well as an opportunity. We are a 100% water positive company in India, and worldwide there is a requirement from framework where all the group companies in 200 countries, all of them have to be water positive by 2020. So we are the ones who have already been, but it's a constant raising of the bar, because every year we grow in double digits. So we have to recharge also, at that rate. This particular panel, which was attended by other industry members as well, and I was very encouraged because we looked at the possibility of a group approach to a watershed rather than just individual company approach. And this is something which I feel is the way to go, because individual companies in their own individual capacities will have a limited bandwidth and limited expertise. But if you bring all the member industry and stakeholder, including the farmer, in a integrated watershed approach, is a whole lot better, because you can use the farmer's capability and sensitize him, and eventually, and of course, you can use funds from available funds from whether it's World Bank or it's NREGA or it is irrigation board or it is group companies, and therefore have a very sustainable long-term intervention. And then you can see it over 15 years that you're not only improving the water in those districts which you work in, you're also improving the livelihood. So it's an integrated program, and I'm very encouraged that at least a few seeds have been sown today with the other industry groups, as well as with the WWF company, as well as some others. So we work with our suppliers. We are creating a mango farm which is across 25,000 farmers. It's a $10 million investment over 5 years, which is basically generating 4 times more mango trees in the same acre, using 4 times less water, and generating mangoes in the 4th year, where actually a mango will generate in the 8th year. So that is called ultra high density of mango plantation, and that is central to our business strategy or sustainability strategy, because by 2017 that particular mango will vanish, or rather extinguish, for our growth. So we will not be able to supply to the growth from 2017 and beyond. So we have to invest in that in a way that we not only give farmer more money, because they will get more money from 4 times more mangoes from the same acre, but we are able to survive our brand for many more years. That's how we keep surviving, and it's the 128th year. It's to the sustainability framework. One is me, second is we, third is world. So me is all about active living at individual capacity. How do I make sure that my consumers not only love the brand, but I make sure that I don't give them extra calories, and if I do, I am able to balance them, or balance that with equal amount of calorie in versus calories out. So we really facilitate in the country a lot of sports, encourage a lot of sports. We don't market our carbonated, the sparkling beverages to the school kids. We don't even are next to the schools. We don't distribute. However, we have another category called juice, which is 100% healthy, and water, which is available to certain other section of people who are absolutely conscious of how much calories do they intake. We had an experience of one of our group directors in China, who actually lost 20 kilograms over 4 months period, and then what he realized was, and he was having a Coke every day, and he wanted to make sure that he is able to take out as many calories as he takes in, and therefore it's all about balance. So one part of it is me, which is all about individuals, like giving them other opportunities, zero calorie, like Diet Coke or Coke Zero, and water based and juices and things like that, other than just sparkling. The other part is we, which is social, which means we have to empower about 5 million women worldwide over 2020. It's called 5 by 20 program. So we not only just give them knowledge of how to become a good entrepreneur, we also give them the wherewithal, which means we give them a machine to dispense Coca-Cola and set up a shop for them. And what they then finally see is that their revenue start coming, so they become revenue generators for the community. And then we do work like this. We do work around society which we operate. We have a model village program, very much similar to Narendra Modi's expectations, Prime Minister Narendra Modi expectations. And we're very happy to say here that we run, for last 5 years we've been running a program called Support My School with Sachin Tendulkar and NDTV. Not too sure whether you guys have heard of it, but whatever is the contribution which comes voluntarily from the viewers of NDTV, Coke gives equal amount of contribution, and then we go to schools and actually develop toilets for the girl child. And that is something which Narendra Modi, when he said in the Independence Day speech, it's so much resonated and synchronized with the work which we do. On the world side, so we have covered, if I say world, so we are 100% water positive company. We recharge 100% of the water which we consume. We recycle 100% of our packaging. We convert our PET waste into t-shirts and give it back to the employees, and now we're giving it to the employees of other companies who actually source from us. People like Infosys, ITC are actually taking whatever consumption is happening in their hotels or in their BPOs or back offices. We are putting a program for them. They can actually send this through the value chain, which we have standardized, and they actually can get a t-shirt at the end.